All right, all right. Hey, everybody. Man, we've had like rain, all kinds of crazy stuff, but it's cleared up, but it's still winter. I mean, it is. It's cold out here. I can't wait for wood stove time and, oh, man, my little shoppity doppity. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be, I can't believe it's happening. It's going to happen. It's got to happen, friends. Hey? It's almost better when I stand behind that Canadian flag there like that, isn't it? Isn't it better like that? It's pretty bright, that sucker, isn't it? I'd settle down on the bulbs maybe. Make better bulbs. Lighter bulbs. Or I could hang something in front of it. Because I'm that kind of guy. You know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, you do. Okay. Here we are. A friend of mine, good guy, want me to build him an axe. Strange, eh? This little handle group, boy, oh boy, I tell you, Home freaking Hardware of all places. These handles have served us wonderfully, but I feel a change coming. I feel a change coming. I've talked to a few different places and a few different companies because this thing doesn't seem to be going away, friends. Seems like it's staying around. Buck and Billy Ray's Bucking Specials. So we got to figure something out. Just because. I would rather the business if it's going to keep... I mean, Home Hardware's fine and in different places. I find handles, like as a matter of fact, today I found a handle down at Friesen's. And you gotta be on the lookout, friends, at all times for axe handles. You'll find the nicest axe handle where you're not even expecting it. There it'll be. Here's one right here. It's a 28-inch. It's a link handle, okay? It's a link to 28. It's a freaking beauty. It's just a beauty. The grain is good. It's just one of those things. As an axe guy, I'm always on the lookout, right? Always on the lookout. These staples out of here. So how's everybody doing today? I hope well, eh? I hope well. So, nice little handle. Really nice little. A nice handle's a nice handle, friends. It's that simple. These are sure nice though. This is that group. Yeah, they're just dandy. As you guys know, I don't run my life on grain orientation. I think if, you know, especially people getting into axes, you know, you get into an axe, you think, well, I've got straight up and down grain orientation, so that way that I'm not going to break my axe. I shouldn't break my axe. That is extremely untrue, friends. It's in the user. I hate to do it to you, but I'm putting it on the user of the axe. I am. Hey, come on. Hey, a defect is a defect. It's going to break, for sure. Anyway, check out this, friends. Nice little Swedish axe. But what it is, he wanted it on a short handle. It's a 3.5 pound axe on a short handle. Probably 26 by the time it ends up. Let's have a look. I'll bet you it's just over 26. It's 27. It's 27. So, yeah. He said 24 to 26 is what he said. It's 27. I hope that's okay. I think it will be. This is a big axe head for this little handle. It really is. So, but I got you guys in because I'm going to plow a wedge in this thing. And the reason I got you in for it is I'm going to actually show you how I do it. I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, you've seen me do it before, but you're going to see it again. Let's see, friends, if we can't just... What about that? What about that? Does that help? Turn that over there a little bit? Kind of does a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, but I don't like it. So there. I'm going to go like that again. Anyway. Before you slam your head on, before you do it, get out your little something or other nice and thin that you can see what you've got for a wedge room. You need to see. There's got to be a room for wedge. There's no sense in trying to get the tightest fit you can up here, because if you get the tight fit really up here, you're not going to be able to get a wedge in it, or it'll only go halfway in, and you'll be left with, you know what I mean? I always try and sink my wedges. I always try and do it. So, we're here. So, here's a thick wedge. This is a good thick wedge. It's about perfect. It is about perfect. So that's good. I've got these longer ones here, but I like the thickness of this. always take a look, friends. You're building the axe. So as you go along, right, as you go along, be aware of where you're, how much space you've got here and there, or how much you've got right there, right? Like there's some space here. There's kerf, and there's also space over here, and a teeny bit on the outside. So that needs to fill up. So I got a nice thick wedge here from my good friend. Let's put some glue on it, shall we? Remember that Instagram feed we did? Somebody said, can you call out my friend Anton? And I actually put his name on this wedge. And I was going to put it in the axe I was building. Whose axe was that? Oh, it was actually, I think it was Marius's, as a matter of fact. I do. But anyways, Anton, your wedge is going in this axe right here. Yes, it is. Okay, where's me rag? There she is. There's me rag, lads. There's me rag, laddies. I found me rag. I found me rag, laddies. Okay. I just heard a lovely compliment, friends. I hear my boy. I heard a lovely compliment from Logger Wade, of all people. Here comes my boy. I can hear him. Okay. Yeah, they were at the Paul Bunyan thing there. I didn't even see this video until a little while ago. He was at the Logger Wade thing, and him and Cotton Tops were flapping at the gums together. And, yeah, Logger Wade, he's a pretty good YouTuber now. He's got like almost 30,000 subs. Hang on. Right? So, anyway, so he says they were talking about how they were learning YouTube together and this and that or whatever, and he says out of the blue, he said, well, I learned a lot about YouTube, from you, Cotton Tops or whatever, but from Buck and Billy Ray, all the love he gives to his subscribers. He actually said that, friends, and it hit me in the heart. It did hit me in the feelies. I was just like, Logger Wade, you son of a gun. What a nice thing to say, like that, eh? I remember when I first started, when I caught wind of that guy, and I was like, oh, right? I was like, okay, well, whatever, to each his own, and he does his thing how he does his thing, and that's great. He loves logging. He likes chainsaws, and that's cool. But he's changed, friends. He's changed. He's great. I really like Logger Wade. He's a good guy. So that was pretty nice, I thought, when he said that. Yeah, he said he learned that from me, and he said he's learned more about YouTube from me, and I guess Cotton Top and somebody else there. Anyway, I thought that was a pretty nice compliment. I'm going to put you guys in the vise here ever so gingerly, just like that, and I'm going to get out my favorite apparatuses. Oh yeah, and you guys are right on the money. Now this is an important time for a guy making an axe. I just hold the axe head because I think when you're I know when you're hitting down, it can bounce. It can. The head can move a bit up. I don't want it, so I'm going to hold it down. It's not the greatest scenario because of where you're hitting. You're kind of, you know what I mean, friends? You're hitting here, right? Right? So let's start the process. So the first part of the wedge went in quite nice, which means it's not going to move now. No, it's not going to move now. Oh dear. Oh! Look at, friends. It literally just, it took it right. Oh, and that's it. It's, gosh darn it. When I put straight as an arrow. When I put a steel wedge in this thing, it's going to be crazy. So that's kind of what I do, friends. I knew, sorry, back up here, friends. I knew that there was room for the wedge because I put the feely thing down in there. And I knew, look at my glasses on my head. I'm all cocked over. Come on, Buck, and get it straight, kid. Get it straight, son. Get your napkin on. So, now, you saw me pound that sucker in there, eh? Yeah. I always, that's one of the most important parts for me, friends, is the wedge, banging the wedge. The fitmanship itself, this had a little more space, but, oh, it's lovely, friends. It's lovely. But now, do you know what a good thing to do is if you're not sure and you want to make sure that you got a good fit? You know what to do, don't you? I sure do. Let's see if we got enough battery. Let's do it. Let's go right now. Let's just go do it. Let's go. I know there's wood out here I can smash and bash around. Let's do it. This is Wildo's axe, friend. I call him Wildo. It's Wildo. He's just a great guy. He's been such a great help to the channel with things and sending things, and he's just a good guy. He sent wedges and stuff that really helps the channel. You know what I mean? Yeah, good guy. Okay, we could even split with this axe, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to set you guys up. Look at my boy did, friends. Look at the job. Look at the job the kid does. I taught him how to do this, eh? There's a little bit of an art to stacking wood, eh? You can't be having a six, this wood pile 6.5 feet high. You can't have a 6.5 foot high wood pile wanting to keel over on you. I taught him how to do it years ago, and look at his work. Look at it. But I want air between my piles, right? So I can almost guarantee, yes, look at my boy. You can even see light down in there, friends. He's got space going all the way through. Space for a mouse, friends, right? Space for a mouse. Now watch. Look at this thing. Look at this freaking pile. Might be better for you to look from here. Like this. Yeah, like that. See how straight up and down it is? He's done, and now watch. Watch here. See it moving? It's totally floating there, friends. It's a floating thing. And the reason, and you can always come along, and I think the little earthquakes and little tremors move it here and there, but always come every, 3 weeks or a month or something, come by, check it out, give it a little tap. But because this wood pile is actually 6.5 feet high. Yeah, it is. It's 6.5. It's a big cords of wood in here. Okay, so now let's give this axe a go. I want to beat the pulp out of this before this freaking, whatever, a battery goes dead. I sure hope it doesn't. Let's get you guys set up. I want you to see this happen. I'll see if I can get you guys, let's see. Where's my banger thing there? Oh yeah, it's right there. What about here, friends? Is this gonna work? I think it actually is. Oh dear Lord. Is that me over there? Sure it is. That'll work, won't it? Yeah. Yeah, let's go do it. Okay. Where's my axe? Right here. Ooh, this axe looks good. It looks good laying there, friends. So I just clobber this thing. You guys might even fall down.